Wait, let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with everything. Of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your breath is like stones of rain. And I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you can easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. You could have your choice now, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
Okay, thank you. We've got time for one more.
All right. Okay, we're going to do one more for you before we hand over to the main event tonight. This one, hopefully you guys are all warmed up, because this one we definitely need you to help us out with. This is Sweet Caroline.
Here we go.
See some hands. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Was in the spring, in the summer, I didn't think I'd come along. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Everybody, Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been fine to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, it runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the times never seemed so good. So good, so good, so good. Everybody, I've been inclined to believe they never would. DJ Claire, yeah. Caroline, the times never seemed so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. One more time now. Come on, everybody. Sweet Caroline, the times never seemed so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for the Slam Band here. Or is it Sam Band? Yeah. All right. I'm Matthew, formerly of the Oxford School of Music, which is now the Red Piano Music Studio. They're going to have their big grand opening in September. Looking forward to that. I work with the Oxford Downtown Development Authority. Either Kim or Kelly are going to come up here in a minute when we get ready to introduce the main band tonight, which is Keynote Sisters. Next week we have Jordan Ackerman and the Uptown All-Stars. Jordan's athletic director and vice principal or some funny thing like administrator. He's a big guy out there in the Oxford schools, and his band played last year and they were so good we're having them back this year. So they'll be finishing off our final show next Thursday, which will be their final. We'll do the open mic once again, and we got some spots open on the open mic. You can talk to me afterwards or give me a call later or call the Downtown Development Authority for Oxford Village and reserve a spot for yourself or somebody else who wants to share their musical or poetry or dance or whatever, creative expression that you want to share. We do the open mic at 6 o'clock next week. 7 o'clock will be the main act. We're going to tear down this stuff, get it out of the way so that the Keynote Sisters will be ready to go right at 7 o'clock. I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you. Welcome to the Concerts in the Park. We got the Keynote Sisters coming up here in a minute. Next week is the Uptown All-Stars with Jordan Ackerman from the Oxford High School. We're looking forward to another great night next week. But this week, God, it couldn't be much better weather, huh? Just a beautiful day. Glad you all came out tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Oxford Bank over there giving their popcorn away. They're also our main sponsors, without whose help we would not be able to have such great bands coming and play for us. So let's give a big hand to Oxford Bank. Yay! All right, get your pizza and your popcorn and your cotton candy. And what else we got going on around here tonight? Got some activities for the kids up here, some coloring and things like that. And we got Steve Giroux on balloons. So that's pretty exciting stuff. My name's Matthew Long, formerly of the Oxford School of Music. I say formally because I sold it to a gal by the name of McKenna, who's changing the name to the Red Piano Studio. And they're going to have a grand opening in September, so be looking out for that. And the open mic, we got one more night of concerts next week. We'll be doing the open mic again at 6 o'clock. If you'd like to participate, you can contact me tonight or call the DDA during the week and let them know. And they'll let me know, or show up early. You know, be at least 5:45, so I know that you're here and you want to perform, so we can find a slot for you. Or it could be music, it can be dance, it could be poetry, it could be any kind of creative expression that you want to share. Anyway, so I want to introduce our DDA director, Kelly Westbrook. Come on up here. She's got a little munchkin with her.
Got my helper, but he just did my whole job, so I'm good. Now, I want to tell you guys all about a special event that we're hosting after concerts tonight. So I'm not sure how many of you watch America's Got Talent, but our very own Ava Swiss performed this week, and she was incredible, and the live results was last night. Yay, yes, we can give her a hand. So we have not been able to share this news on social media because we are keeping it a surprise for her, but her family arrives back in town at DTW tonight at 8 o'clock, and we have staged a convertible in Lake Orion where she will arrive, and then we are driving them in town and doing a drive-through parade for her. I know it's late because it's going to be around 9:30 tonight, and if you're like me, you're in bed by 9:30. But we would love for you guys to meet us down in Washington Square. That's the space, our new community space with the mural. We'll have that all set up. Sick Pizza and Sullivan's promise to stay open for us, so thank you. You guys could eat and drink, and it's social district, so that's fun. Evergreens brought us a huge light to light up the entire square. We've got speakers down there, so if Ava wants to perform, she can. And we just really want to give her the welcome home that she deserves and let her know that we're proud of her. So please stay. You can head right down there after this, and there'll be plenty to do while we're waiting for her. We have extra signs that you can hold up and welcome her home. Thank you.
Okay, they've got their merch all ready to go here, and you got Phoebe and Jacqueline coming up here, the Keynote sisters. Let's give a big hand for the Keynote sisters.
Thank you both for that wonderful introduction. And yes, once again, we are the Keynote Sisters. We're from right over in Lake Orion, and so it's really good to play a show so close to home. We're super excited to be here tonight. We're going to start out with one of our originals. It's called Come With Me.
Let's keep life on its toes. Let's see where this goes. Tonight will live like a timeless time to leave things in the past. Don't know where we'll be. This will still be you and me. When all our hair
so much. Once again, that was an original called Come With Me. We wrote that a few years back. How's it sounding out there? Is it loud enough? Too loud? Let me know.
Everybody on the sides here okay? Over at the bar?
Okay. All right, cool. Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, like Jacqueline was saying, we grew up and graduated from Lake Orion High School, so this is like our hometown show, essentially. So it's so nice to see a bunch of familiar faces. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. All right, this one's for all you Beatles fans.
Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help, I know you need someone. Help, my life is so much simpler than true. I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. And now I finally changed my mind. I've opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Now life is in so many ways. My injuries been and seems to vanish in nights. But now that I miss someone secret, I know that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was young, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. And now I finally changed my mind. I've opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Help me, help me.
Thank you so much.
Check, check.
This one's called Budapest.
My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful casino. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. My acres of land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but you. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. Give me 100 reasons why I should never make a change. Baby, if you want me, then none of this will go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I can run with you. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. For you. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. Give me 100 reasons why I should never make a change. Baby, if you want me, then none of these will go away. just feel so much, so take my hand over you. Ooh, ooh, I need it all. Ooh, for you. Ooh, ooh, I need it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you want me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you want me, then all of this will go away. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Cecilia. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. Oh, for you. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all.
Thank you guys so much. It feels so good to be back. So Jacqueline and I, with our mom, we actually just got back from Alaska. Anyone been to Alaska before? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. It would have been the perfect trip if Jacqueline and I hadn't gotten norovirus on the first day and had it last until the last day. But what was great about the Alaskan cruise is we could stay in our room and the views just as the cruise went by, it was gorgeous. So we did get to enjoy a lot of Alaska, even though we were sick most of it. But so it's so good to be back on land and healthy and to be singing again with all of you. So yeah, this next one is one of our favorite duets to perform together. This one is Distance by Jason Mraz and Christina Perry.
Someone's filling up the room, and I can hear you dreaming. Do you feel the way I do right now? I wish we would just give up, 'cause the best part is falling. Call it anything but love, and I will make sure to keep my distance. Say I love you when you're not listening. How long can we keep this up? Please don't stand too close to me. I'm having trouble breathing. I'm afraid of what you'll say right now. I'll give you everything I am, all my broken heartbeats, until I know you'll understand. I will make sure to keep my distance. Say I love you when you're not listening. How long can we keep this up? And I keep waiting for you to take me. You keep waiting the same on me now, so I'll make sure to keep my distance. Say I love you when you're not listening. How long can we keep this up? Make sure to keep
Thank you so much. Yeah, we love that one. And if you like our rendition of that, we actually loved that song so much that we recorded it on our first CD of covers back in, 2016? So it's been a hot second, but that was the first time that we ever got in a studio, and we decided to record 7 of our favorite cover songs at the time, and that made the list. And I can honestly say I still love it just as much as I did back then, so yeah.
Yeah, and that CD also we dedicated to our grandmother, and so all of the proceeds are going towards the Cure Alzheimer Foundation. So yeah, check that one out. We've got some up here, as well as our CD of originals, which this next song is actually on. This one is called Midnight Road.
There's a part of me that's calling forward, but you're right, and you already read my mind. Go straight through the exit ramp with the city lights behind, and we'll drive as far as this train can take us into the night, to the rearview mirror star. Stars are out, radio's on, not a soul inside, driving this midnight road. Park the car out by the dock, take it in and try to make time stop. Into the moonlight, breathing the cool air. Got no plan, we've got time, let's see what else is out there. And we'll drive as far as this train can take us into the night, to the rearview mirror star. Stars are out, the radio's on, not a soul inside, driving this midnight road. Oh, we need direction, and I'll take it turn by turn, 'cause the stars are out, the radio's on, with you I'm home. And we'll drive as far as this train can take us into the night, to the rearview mirror star. The stars are out, the radio's on, and we'll drive as far as this train can take us into the night, to the rearview mirror star. The stars are out, radio's on. Let's drive this midnight road.
Thank you. So if you couldn't tell, we are actually sisters, and so fortunately we get to spend a lot of time together, and so we write a lot of our songs together. So that one, Midnight Road, so basically in general what happens when we write songs is usually one person will come up with, the inspiration and bring it to the other person, and then we kind of talk about it, and we write the song kind of right out the gate without knowing much other than the inspiration. And then afterwards we kind of debrief and we're like, oh, so what were you actually thinking about when you wrote this song, like when you were writing your words? And we usually have 2 completely different stories, and we were like, oh, I see how that works for your situation, and they're like, I see how that works for you. But with that one, my inspiration for that was when I was going to school at MSU. Go Green? Oh no. Okay. You scared me. When I was at school, part of my de-stressing after a long day of studying was just going for a drive and just the windows down, no music, and just breathing in the fresh air and just watching the lights fade in the rearview mirror. And so that was my inspiration for that song.
Yeah, and for me, I just used my imagination because I didn't have a driver's license at the time. But now I can relate to the song. But yeah.
Is that song part of why you wanted to get your driver's license? You're like, wow, I want to feel that.
Yes.
Here's another Beatles tune called I've Just Seen a Face. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time and place where we just met. She's just a girl to me, and I want all the world to see we met. Then another day, the night was the other way, and I never met. But as it is, I'm dreaming her tonight. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Never known like of this, alone, and I have missed things and kept out of sight, but other girls would never find like this. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl to me, and I want all the world to see we met. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Thank you. Yeah, we've always kind of known about the Beatles, but what really made us fall in love with them is a few years back we were asked to do a wedding by the father of the bride, and he wanted us to play for, the introduction when everyone's walking in, the ceremony when everyone's walking out, some cocktail hour, and he wanted every single song to be a Beatles song. So we actually learned, it felt like all of the Beatles songs, which I know isn't true because there's like a bajillion of them, but we got to learn so many, and then we just, afterwards we were like, how do we part with them? So we ended up keeping a lot of them in our set. So if you thought you liked the Beatles, but you didn't have, a Beatles song play for every part of your wedding, do you really love the Beatles? This one is called I'll Be. Strands in your eyes, the color of them a wonderful star meets deep my breath. Emeralds from mountains across towards the sky, never revealing their depth.
pace of life and not dead. Tell me we belong together. Just sit up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated, hang from your lips instead of gallows of heartache that hang from above. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan in your life. I've dropped out, burned up, fought my way back from the dead. Tuned in, turned on, remember the thing that you said. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan, and I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan in your life. Greatest fan in your
Thank you so much. That was I'll Be by Edwin McCain.
We love this one. We love playing it in the summer because it makes us feel like, it just feels like summer. And we play it in the winter wishing for summer. So this one is Put Your Records On.
Three little birds sat on the window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Baby, sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more we said change, the more we stayed the same. Won't you hesitate? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. Ooh, you're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Baby, sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more we stay the same, the more we seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head was more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I forget your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. Oh, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I forget your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. Oh, you're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Thank you so much.
Now, one of the bands at the open mic did an awesome rendition of this, and here is ours.
Jolene, 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 I'm thinking of you, please don't take me from Jolene, 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 please don't take me just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile's like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, and I can easily understand. You could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm thinking of you, please don't take me from Jolene, 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 please don't take me just because you can. No, you could have a choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. Happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm thinking of you, please don't take my Jolene, 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 please don't take me even though you can. Thank you so much. So yeah, you probably recognize that last one, Jolene by Dolly Parton. And but I don't know how many of you know the backstory behind it, but I was fascinated when I found it out. So I'm going to share it for those of you who might not know. So, and apparently, I also can't confirm that this is true.
Someone told me this, but apparently at one of Jolly Parton's concerts, there was this young girl with, green eyes, auburn hair, and Jolly Parton was like, wow, you're so beautiful, like, what's your name? And she was like, Jolene. And Jolly Parton was like, Jolene, that sounds like a song. And so then she went and wrote Jolene, based off of this little girl who attended her concert. And I just thought that was so cool, because you really just never know the backstories behind different artists' stories. You don't know if they're based off real people, and even if they are, it might not be in the context that you would expect. So I thought that was fascinating, so I just thought I would share.
Now you all know whether it's true or not, at least.
For all I know, the person that told me that could have made that up. I honestly have never confirmed it. I just thought it was really cool, so I was like, yeah.
I hope it's true. As much as I wanted it to be a real story, I'm like, oh, it was just an innocent little girl. All right, well, we heard that we have a birthday in the house. Where's Katie? We know you're here, haha. Right here, all right. Today's Katie's 18th birthday. Happy birthday. So we're going to need your guys' help with a little song. You know what to do, right?
I think you'll know the words.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday. 18, that's huge.
Literally, oh my gosh.
Did you have a good birthday? Awesome. Well, we're glad you came and joined us on your birthday, too. Thanks for coming. All right, this next one is another original called Back to the Start. And like we were saying with our originals when we're writing, sometimes we start a song and we don't really know where it's going from the inspiration, and then it ends up a whole different song than what it was intended to be. But this song was originally written to, well, you can sing it.
Yeah, so one thing about me and the way that I write is a lot of times I pull from my own life experiences, and sometimes I pull from people around me, especially like close friends. If I see them going through something, with their permission, of course, I would be like, hey, do you mind if I write a song about this? 9 times out of 10 they say yes.
Usually. But it's really good.
And it was crazy because I started this song in a completely different direction. And it was supposed to be this actually really sad, kind of heart-wrenching song about my friend who, like, kind of got her heart broken. And then somewhere along the line when we were writing it, it turned into this wholesome, like, first love, sweet little love song. And so I still think that's hilarious, but that's a little backstory behind this next one. I'm really happy that it turned out to be such a sweet song, but even though that was so far from the original idea. So this one is called Back to the Start.
And even though the friend can't probably relate to this, I hope some of you can.
Ouch.
Wasn't looking for much, wasn't looking for love, no, it's only us. Where our first kiss made me fall apart. Please take me back. I remember the first cheesy pickup line. Tried to hide my laugh as I rolled my eyes. Where those three words made me fall apart. Please take me back, back to the start. Oh, take me back, back to the start.
Thank you so much.
I miss the sound of your voice. I miss the rush of your skin. I miss the still of the silence. To breathe out and breathe in. Like walk on water. I tell you what's next. Make you believe. Make you forget. So come get higher. Let's my lips fake and desire. Sing your lips. Pull me down hard and drown me alive. So come on, get higher. Let's my lips fake and desire. Sing your lips. Pull me down hard and drown me alive. I miss the sound of your voice. That is singing my head, and I ache to remember all the violence with words that you said. Like walk on water, I can tell you what's next. Make you believe, make you forget. So come on, get higher. Let's my lips fake and desire. The singing your lips pull me down hard, drown me alive. So come on, get higher. Let's my lips fake and desire. The singing your lips pull me down hard and drown me alive. I miss the pull of your heart. I taste the sparks on your tongue. I see angels and devils and God when you come on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Sing sha-la-la-la. Sing sha-la-la-la. So come on, get higher. Use my lips, faith and desire. Singing your lips, pull me down hard, drown me alive. So come on, get higher. Use my lips, faith and desire. Singing your lips, pull me down hard, drown me alive. So come on, get higher. Use my lips, faith and desire. Singing your lips, pull me down hard, drown me alive. So come on, get higher. Use my lips, faith and desire. Singing your lips, pull me down hard,
Thank you so much. Yeah, we love that one. It's called Come On Get Higher by Matt Nathan said.
So a few years ago, when Jacqueline and I were getting ready to record our first EP of all originals, we first started out as a 3-song, and then we were like, we really want it to be 5 songs, because, you know, I feel like 3 is too little. So, and we didn't like anything else we had written. We only really liked 3 of them. And so what's also great about being sisters is the competitive part. And so someone who was actually helping us record this, he actually helped give us this inspiration, because we were kind of stuck. We were like, I don't know, we don't know what to write about, and maybe we should just do a 3-song, even though we wanted to have 5 songs. And he said, okay, so challenge. You guys are sisters. Competition here. You each have, well, actually, he didn't give us a timeline. He said, yeah, you both have to write a song, and whoever finishes first gets some sort of reward, and we got to decide the reward on our own. And so that works. Jacqueline and I both had a song within like a few days. I won, you know, but still waiting on her to take me out to dinner 3 or 4 years later. It's fine. But this is the song that Jacqueline wrote during that little competition. It's called This Isn't a Love Song.
Never like the idea of being someone else and someone. Our pancake dates and red bouquets were just cliche. Don't take it personal, I'm just mad at that girl. I've already got me, don't need sunshine and light. You wanna be a name artist, one more regret. I told myself you find it, you don't want these not yet. Oh, you got me out of my head. Day and night, oh, you got me dreaming. Let's make one thing clear, like Cupid's next fool. This isn't a love song, but there's something about you. I'm kicking myself looking for your face in a room. Even when it's on a pancake day too. Blue jeans, blue eyes, a few stupid jokes, and I'm laughing like a fool. Don't wanna be a name artist, one that you'll forget. But then I thought maybe I could, just for a minute. Oh, you got me out of my head. Day and night, oh, you got me dreaming. Let's make one thing clear, not Cupid's next fool. This isn't a love song, but there's something. Never thought that it would be you. Oh, got me out of my head. Day and night, oh, you got me dreaming. Let's make one thing clear, not Cupid's next fool. This isn't a love song, this isn't a love song, this isn't a love song, but there's something about you. There's something about you.
Thank you so much. So a little context. I wrote that at what I think my senior year of high school, and this is like a new sound system that we're using today. We've only done a few shows with it so far, and so before we were about to, debut it in front of like 100 people, like about a month ago, we were like, we're gonna do a little friends and family concert to kind of have them be our ears and do like a little practice concert to test out the system. And while we were there, the daughter of a family friend came up to me after the show. We had performed that song. And she was like, hi, like I'm 15 and I just started dating someone and I've been looking for songs to send them that like remind me of them and like our relationship. And that song is perfect. I'm gonna send it to them right now. And like she pointed out like this one line where it's like, now I'm catching myself looking for your face in a room. And she was like, I do that. I look for them in my 6th period. And so that absolutely made my day. Because even though I don't relate to the song anymore, it really is meant to kind of capture that like first spark when you're super young. And that honestly made me fall back in love with that song I wrote. So I really love moments like that. So if you like one of our originals, please come up and tell us, because it might just change our opinion on it.
Maybe we low-key hate it and we need someone to tell us they like it so we can be like, oh, okay, I like it again. But yeah, that one was an original called This Isn't a Love Song. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, as well as on some hard CDs. We have them up here for sale. And yeah. Thank you. So I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with us or have seen our shows before. Who actually, who is seeing us for the first time today? Ooh, welcome! Thank you. And who have we seen before already? Other shows. Woo! Yay! Oh my gosh! Thank you guys for coming back, and thank you guys for joining us. Well, for those of you who haven't been following us for the past few years, just to catch you up on a little fun thing we did back during COVID, was, so the summer of 2020, so when everything first shut down in March, Jacqueline's school got canceled and she came home, and my work got canceled, and so we were both home. And we were like, perfect, this is just the perfect opportunity to play all of these shows. We're gonna say yes to every single gig. We're gonna play all over Michigan. And then we were like, oh wait, the shows are canceled too. Awesome, okay. So we found ourselves stuck at home, just being so frustrated, wanting to do so much music and not having anyone to play to. So we figured out a way to safely bring live music to people, and we did what was called the Driveway Tour. So we hopped in our tour van and we brought our little portable PA system, and people had us come out to their driveway. We'd pull up into their driveway and we would do a private concert for them through either their open windows, or they would come out and sit on their porch. They would have family members on Zoom on their phone, and we were able to do over 100 shows of, you know, socially distanced, safe ones through COVID, and it was so much fun. It got us through. You guys got us through. And one of our favorite shows to do was when people would hire us to do an anniversary concert, because they couldn't, you know, celebrate really any other way than at home, and so they brought the show to them. And this was one of our favorite songs to perform to them, so it has a special place in our heart now. Yeah, but that one was one of our favorite songs to do on the Driveway Tour. So yeah, it just brings back all of those good memories of watching couples dancing on their front porch and singing along to that. All right, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back until 9. But in the meantime, while we're on break, feel free to come up. We've got lots of CDs, some T-shirts, both our regular T-shirts as well as T-shirts from our driveway tour. It's got a little graphic of us playing in our van. So, yeah, come check out our merch table. Come talk to us. We'd love to meet you guys. This one is Suddenly I See. Face is a map of the world, is a map of the world. You see, she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. She's everything around her is a silver pool of light. People who surround her feel the benefit of it, makes you calm. She holds you captivated in her palm. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the red means so much to me. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the red means so much to me. I feel like walking the world, like walking the world. You can hear she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. She fills up every corner like she's born in black and white. Makes you feel warmer when you're trying to remember what you heard. She likes to leave you hanging on the word. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. She's talking us. She's looking at me. I can see her eyes looking from the page of the magazine. She makes me feel like I could be a tower, big strong tower, yeah. Gotta be the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. Suddenly I see. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. Suddenly I see. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. Oh, yeah. Suddenly I see why the heaven means so much to me. Thank you, guys. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, give you guys a chance to run to the bathroom, fill up on your popcorn, and we'll be back until 9. But once again, we're the Keynote Sisters. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you get your music. And yeah, if you want to support us, follow us on some social media platforms, come to our shows, check out our merch table, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks.
requires a little bit of audience participation if you guys are up for it. There'll be a clap along near the end, but don't worry, we'll cue you in. This one's Everybody by Ingrid Michaelson. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much for your help.
I don't see you, and not in every window I look through. And I don't miss you, and not in every single thing I do. I don't think we're meant to be. You are not the missing piece.
I won't hear it whenever anybody says your name. I won't feel it even when I'm bursting into flames. I don't regret the day I left. I don't believe that I was blessed. I'm probably lying to myself again.
Only you shouldn't do. Overthinking, I don't know who I am without you. I'm a liar and a cheat. I let my ego swallow me. And that's why I might never see you again. I'm alone in my head, looking for love in a stranger's bed. But I don't think I'll find it, 'cause only you could fill this empty space. I wanna tell all my friends, but I don't think they would understand. It's something I've decided, 'cause only you could fill this empty space. Space, space, this empty space. Space, space, this, 'cause only you could fill this empty space. Could I make you love me? 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 Space. Could I make you love me? Could I make you love me? Space. Could I make you love me? Could I make you love me? You could fill this empty space.
Thank you so much. That was Empty Space by James Arthur.
Kiss me out of the building early nightly, beside the green grass. Sing, sing, sing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance to the moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken treehouse. Sing me upon its hanging tide. Bring, bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked
much. That was Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. Love that one.
All right, this one is my personal favorite. This one is Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
I took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought it down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? What is love? Can a child in my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes them older, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older, children get older, and I'm getting older too. So take this love and take it now. Climb a mountain and then turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring you down, down. Oh, the landslide will bring you down.
Thank you, thank you. I love that one. How you guys doing? You staying warm out there? I know, as soon as that sun set, it was like, ooh. Hi, this one is Maroon 5's She Will Be Loved.
Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help her, she always belonged to someone else. Drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. Had you so many times, but somehow I want more.
Thank you.
I don't mind spending every day out on your corner
it doesn't matter anymore. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, it's compromise and moves us along. My heart is full and my door's always open. You come anytime you are. Out on mine spending every day, out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with a broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while. She will be loved, and she will be loved. I know where you hide, alone in your car, the one of the things that make you who you are. I know that goodbye means nothing at all, comes back and begs me, catch her every time she falls. Yeah, take on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. Out of mind, standing every day, out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with a broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. She will be loved, she will be loved.
Thank you. A little Maroon 5 for you.
All right, and before I forget, we just wanted to remind you guys that at around 9:30, Ava is coming home, and she'll be driving down the street. And if you guys are sticking around, if you want to meet over at Washington Square, Washington Park, Washington Square, one of those two, they're going to be having a little welcome home celebration for her. So we'll finish up around 9 o'clock, and then at 9:30, it'll be her little welcome home.
All right, this next one is one of my personal favorites. This one is called Valerie by Amy Winehouse. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Was your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. And are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair, and are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? Did you without you all the time? Are you still dizzy? Since I've come on home, yeah, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. But won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? water. And I think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Now since I've come on home, yeah, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Why don't you come on over, Thank you so much. Alright, this next song is called Yeah Boy by Kelsey Ballerini. It's a fun one. Capture my attention, make my heart stop and listen when you look my way. Blue jeans and a ball cap, thinking that you're right, and I'm thinking the same. You've got that something in your eyes. I think about it all the time. If you wanna know, if I wanna make you mine, yeah boy, I'm taking what you do, yeah boy. I'm trying to keep it cool, but you're making it hard. I'm wishing your arms were wrapping me upside. Yeah boy, you're shining, you can't even help it. Yeah boy, your eyes can make the moon jealous. And if you wanna know if I wanna be a girl tonight, yeah boy. Every song that's playing gets you thinking about your baby and the way you roll. So let's get down the drop top, burn a little black top off of that road. Baby, what we waiting on? Stars are out, the night is young. If you wanna know, if I wanna go get gone, yeah boy, I'm taking what you're doing, yeah boy. I'm trying to keep it cool, but you're making it hard. Reaching your arms, wrapping me up tight. Yeah boy, you're shining, you can't even help it. Yeah boy, your eyes can make the moon jealous. And if you wanna know if I wanna be a girl tonight, yeah boy. Yeah boy, I wanna take a little ride with you. Yeah boy, I wanna spend a little time with you. Yeah boy, I wanna sip a little wine with you. Yeah boy, I wanna take a little ride with you. Yeah boy, I wanna spend a little time with you. Yeah boy, I wanna sip a little wine with you. Yeah boy, I'm taking what you're doing. Yeah boy, I'm trying to keep it cool, but you're making it hard. I'm wishing your arms were wrapping me upside. Yeah boy, you're shining, you can't even help it. Yeah boy, your eyes can make the moon jealous. And if you wanna know if I wanna be a girl tonight, yeah boy. Yeah boy, I wanna take a little ride with you. Yeah boy, I wanna spend a little time with you. Yeah boy, I wanna sip a little wine with you. Yeah boy, I wanna take a little ride with you. Yeah boy, I wanna spend a little time with you. Yeah boy, I wanna sip a little wine with you. Thank you so much. for you. Yeah. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Steal some courage and some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable and twist to fit the mold that I'm in. But things just get so crazy, living life it's hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go and find you. That someday will lead me back to you. That someday will lead me back to you. That maybe all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want to leave. My fingers trace your every outline. I paint a picture in my head. Back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Change the weather, still together with our hands. 'Cause maybe all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want to leave. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go and find you. That someday will lead me back to you. That someday will lead me back to you. That maybe all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want to leave.
Thank you very much.
All right, this next one is an original. It's actually, I think, our newest original that we're going to play tonight because we just wrote it at the beginning of the summer. Yeah, and it's, hopefully you all can relate. It's about long lost love between Michiganders and the sun.
This one's called Waiting on You.
It's cold again, Michigan, waiting for these clouds to part. Want the warmth to come on board, and all this frozen heart. Gray and blue is going nowhere. This winter's lasting 8 whole months, but now I'm dreaming of summer beams, and I'm so desperate for some sun. Don't you get bored in California? Wanna come over and share those rains? I'm waiting patient, it's getting harder, and I'm counting down the days. I wanna feel and appeal on a minute to see your face. 'Cause once I catch a glimpse, everything will fall right into place. I'm just still waiting on you. I'm just still waiting on you. I'm just still waiting on you.
that's our new original, Waiting on You. You're lucky. Sometimes we make it a sing-along. We didn't make you guys do that today.
Oh yeah, and also, just in case for anyone who's just now joining us, we are the Keynote Sisters. My name is Jacqueline, this is my sister Phoebe, and we are actually sisters in real life. And if you want to support our music and what we're doing, then what would be great is come to shows, of course, but also even just a like or a follow on social media, so like on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. We try to cover all the bases, but if you're on any of those and want to follow us, we post our music there as well as where we're going to be playing it next. So yeah, we're coming down to our last few gigs of summer 2022, but we are planning our winter and honestly starting to plan our summer 2023 right now. So we hope to see you at another show in the future for sure.
Yeah, and if any of you guys will be up north around the Gaylord, Traverse City area this weekend or have family there, we're playing both Gaylord and Traverse City on Saturday. We'll be up north, so if you know of anybody up there, send them our way. You can find out the details on our website, keynotesisters.com, and we've got cards up here, so you don't have to remember anything. All right, it's actually later than I thought, so we've just got time for a couple more, and we always try to fit way too many songs in our set list, so now we gotta pick our favorites.
Alright, so this next one is going to be our second to last tune of the night. This is our latest single that we released this past August. So coming up on our 1-year anniversary, actually, of releasing this song. It's called Done and Damned and means a lot to us, and we liked it so much that we wanted to do a whole music video for it. So if you're on YouTube, you can just search up Done and Damned, Keynote Sisters, and you'll find our very first official music video. So we're pretty proud of it, and let us know what you think. This one is called Done and Damned.
Walking on eggshells, walking on ice. Don't speak too loud, don't speak your mind. Fake a smile, put on a face. Just play his game and play it safe. You walk in, I'm holding my breath. Never know which you I'll get. Praying for the day you leave. You'll pack your bags and set us both free. When the house that seems so tall stumbled all the way, where the music once played only echoes and go on and leave in peace. No need for a show, 'cause what's said is done, what's done is damned, and you're free to go. Wonder what sets you up today. When and where will it detonate? One wrong word or one wrong move, and you're spiraling and tick, tick, boom. 'Cause when the house that seems so tall is crumbled all away, where the music once played only echoes and show. 'Cause what's said is done, what's done is dead. It's said and done, it's done and dead. And you're free to go.
Thank you. That was our latest single, Done and Damned. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around and spending your Thursday evening with us. We're so happy to be here. Once again, we're the Keynote Sisters. Find us on social media. Find us on social media. We'd love to see you at another show. And thank you to the Oxford DDA and Kelly for having us. And if you're going to be sticking around, head on down to Washington Square at 9:30 to help welcome Ava home. All right, we'll leave you on one more. This one is Black Horse in the Cherry Tree.
Feel free to sing along.
Ooh, 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 ooh. But my heart knows it better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all that talk. Ooh, ooh, I came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Ooh, and I felt a little fear up on my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on walking. And the big black horse said, look this way. I said, hey lady, will you marry me? But I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. And my heart hit a problem in the early hours, so I stopped it dead for a beat or two. But I cut some cord and I shouldn't have done it, and it won't forgive me after all these years. So I sent it to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Now I won't come back 'cause it's all so happy, and now I got a whore for the world to see. And I said no, 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 no. I said no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said no, no, you're not the one for me. Yeah, I said no, 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 you're not the one for me. Yeah, I said no, 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 you're not the one for me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. Can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. Can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Thank you guys so much for the Keynote Sisters. You all have a fantastic rest of your evening and a great rest of your summer. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.